Awakening Code Radio with Eric Rankin. Mind-expanding talk and music every Tuesday night on KX 93.5.
We're closing down the show. We've just got about 10 minutes left with Kerri Lake, who wrote a book called Listen Like a Horse. And of course, the greater context of it all is not just that we could all be great horse trainers and learn how to work with our horses. It is relationships. It is acknowledging a creature different than you. And that's what another human being is in your life. It is a creature different than you, that has its way of being, that has its modalities, that has its ideas about their life and how it gets expressed. And it all gets thrown into your face. And you get to choose to be in relationships with these other creatures that are not you, now in the form of people. And you maybe have signed up to a long-term contract if you believe that in the ethers you signed up to be born into a certain family, or certainly that you chose a boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, that these are creatures that are not you, you chose to be in relationship with. Now, the key word is they will forever be creatures that are not you for the rest of your life and the rest of your relationship. That's where the horse analogy doesn't sound so wacky when we're talking about this. This creature who is not you will be in your field of relationship for as long as you say so. Now, how are you going, when you even just say it that way, it sounds like something different. Because really, I think a lot of people want to feel that they can train their partner to be more like them. If you would just do what I do in this situation, we would get along really well.
And it would be much more comfortable for me.
Yes. And you're not acknowledging this is a creature who is not you. Raised a different way, is a different sex, has different wiring, has different muscle structure.
Different confusions, different trainings, different programming. And how much can we just honor that?
Right.
And let it be what it is.
That's the lesson I got out of this whole conversation, is honoring the entity in front of you, in your field, in your relationship with you, that is not you. That you can trigger your honoring mechanism first.
Absolutely. And when that is what you are emanating, when that is the frequency that you are emanating, that I am willing to show up and just stand with my presence in honor of all that you are, imagine what is possible in communication. Imagine how fears and defenses might be affected when truly I'm very much congruent, saying I'm here to honor you. And for me, working with the animals, that's one of the major things that I learned from the animals, is when I have no agenda, then I'm handed more than I know how to ask for. When I'm willing to show up and share my heart with them, they show up and share their hearts all the time with us. They give everything they are, even if they're treated poorly, even if. My question became, how do we be this for each other? And it's very, very relevant in the conversation of frequency, because our bodies are instruments to pick up and translate the frequency in each other's words, in our thoughts, very much in our presence. And so the more aware I can be of what I'm communicating through my presence, i.e. my frequency that I'm emitting throughout the whole universe entirely, not that there's a pass or a fail, because we can always, make a shift, and how blessed we are for that. But the more aware I am of what my presence is emanating, that's freedom.
Awakening Code Radio is available on podcast. Visit www.kx935.com